So I went to a local coin show today, and it was a yearly coin show. So I figured, I'd check it out and see what I could find. Upon arriving, I noticed something right when I went in the front door. There was only about a third, maybe even less than a third of what there was last year at the same show. Last year I went right when the coin show opened. This year I went right when the coin show opened. So to see only a third of the crowd that you usually see, that's kind of has you thinking that this is a buyer's market. Buyers have the ability to go from table to table, price check items, try to find the best deal possible. And so that's basically what I was doing. I was looking for unique generic bullion, and I didn't see much. This was the only piece of silver that I bought at the entire coin show. It's a 1990 1 ounce silver round from Verge Marshall, which is a penny dealer. I guess they produce these every year, and I have a few different years of them, so I think they're kind of cool, and that's why I picked this one up. But anyways, when I went in there, basically just looking at the bullion, 10 ounce silver bars, the cheapest I could find them for was $175. The cheapest I could find a kookaburra for was $26 for a 15 kookaburra. The cheapest I could find a 14 panda for was $34. Imagine that. I mean, the prices that these people were charging, were the same prices that they were charging last year, when silver was up. But I don't know, I thought it was kind of odd. These dealers are kind of sticking to their guns and they're not really letting any deals slide. However, I'm looking for deals. I'm looking for something unique, something out of the ordinary. Because as I went around the tables, I noticed almost every dealer, the only generic rounds they had were the Buffalo 1 ounce rounds. And that had me thinking that buying the unique stuff, I may be on the right track. Because if you have generic rounds, and say you set up at a coin show, you have to compete with every other dealer that has the same exact generic rounds. Say if you have a unique generic round, something like this, something out of the ordinary that people don't see every day, they'll probably be more apt to purchase this. It just seems that it would probably be easier to unload your silver if you have something different from everyone else. And that's why I picked this piece up. It was actually the cheapest 1 ounce of silver I could find in the whole entire building. It was $17.50, and he only had one, so I picked it up. I think it's pretty cool. I also was looking at 10th ounce eagles, and the cheapest I could find them for was $145. So I don't think the chances of that dealer even selling his eagles, the lowest price in the room, I don't think it's that great. Because in this day and age, it's a buyer's market, that's for sure. There just wasn't that many people at the coin show, and it seems like people could have the pick of the litter. It all came down to if they were getting deals, and that's pretty much the way I look at it too. I'm only buying if I can find a deal. If I'm not finding a deal, I'm not buying. But to charge $10 more for a 10 ounce bar, or $15 more for a 10th ounce gold coin than Provident, I don't think that there's going to be a very good chance of them selling that coin. In this day and age, people are looking for the deals. They'll price check around. And I was looking at Providence Black Friday / Cyber Monday sale, and I noticed that they were selling the 2015 Kookaburra for $19. I thought, that's a terrific deal. If I don't find anything at the coin show, I'm going to definitely pick up some of those Kookaburras. The cheapest I seen the kookaburras for at the coin show was $26 a piece. 2014 pandas were $34 a piece. So I'm not going to pay $7 an ounce extra to keep the money local. It's just not in my best interest. It wouldn't be a smart investment on my part. What I did see was pretty much the prices were pretty high. The only things that people were focused on were numismatics. And even then, I mean, the crowd was pretty small. I seen some Carson City Morgan dollars, and they were charging almost double of what I paid for them in 2011. So, I mean, right now it is a buyer's market, but if you go to a coin show, it seems like the dealers are sticking to their guns. They're not going to sell their silver for a loss, even if it could potentially mean increasing their stack. I just don't think that those Buffalo rounds, I don't think I want anything to do with those, just for the fact that every single dealer had them. If you have something different, you're going to have a easy time unloading your silver. People are going to be interested in something that they don't see every single place. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day and keep your eyes peeled for those deals.